saying hi. I am gonna start reading this book aloud to my girls. I wonder if you'd like a matcha latte.
The last time I ate grass, I did not like it.
I guess like this is a good time to kind of give you guys a little intro into my life. Good morning and welcome to the vlog. It is Saturday and we have just been hanging out at home this morning. You want a sip, Jim? Okay. Been hanging out this morning at home. Got myself ready finally and we're gonna go to a coffee shop. I have had such a crazy past few weeks just with my work, and this is my first vlog that I'm posting on this channel, so you guys will learn more about like you saying hi. You guys will learn more about like what my life is like. But thank you for being here. If this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Macy. I am a wife and a mother, and I'm also a business owner. I own a sourdough micro bakery out of my house. I'm excited to share all of the fun things with you guys and just bring you along for a little snippet of my life. I have mainly like started growing my platform on Instagram, so maybe you've found my channel because you follow me there first, but I'm really excited just to dive more into like a little bit more lifestyle content instead of content focused on my bakery. That's obviously a part of my life and will still be included here, but it's just gonna be a little bit different, a little bit more personal, and I'm excited, right June? Yeah. So like I said, it's Saturday. It's about 10:15. Every Saturday morning, my bakery ordering goes live. So I have orders coming in for that, which will show me what I'm gonna be baking for the upcoming week. And basically how my micro bakery functions is every Saturday ordering opens, and then Thursday is pickup day. So that's kind of what's going on. We have nothing planned. I got back from a trip to California this past week, so it was just kind of like a catch-up week and getting stuff back into order. I have some cleaning that I need to do. I might need to run to Target. I want to get some reading done, get some work done. So I'm just gonna let you guys tag along with me. We're going to the coffee shop. We're going to Society 57, which is in downtown Aurora.
Not a cult, just a society where coffee exists.
Yes. And I think they have matcha, which is why I wanted to go to Society 57. So last week, like I said earlier, I was in California and I tried a strawberry matcha for the first time. And I'm not normally a matcha girly. I've tried matcha before and it typically just tastes like grass to me. But this was good. The strawberry matcha I tried was very good. And I've been thinking about it ever since I had it. So I'm kind of hoping that they have matcha. Did you know that matcha has like pretty much the same, I'm pretty sure this is right, but it has the same amount of...
Daddy!
Yes, Margot?
Look at the tree. The tree's cut down.
They cut the tree down?
I know.
Oh my.
But anywho, matcha has the same amount of caffeine as a cup of coffee would. So it's kind of like a lot of caffeine, but it's supposed to be like more sustained energy without the crash. Like it's supposed to like wear off more naturally instead of like cutting you off instantly once the caffeine high goes away.
I did not know. What makes that different, or? Because
it's green tea.
Oh!
Matcha is green tea.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I'm drinking green tea right now.
Well, I was just gonna say,
Pre-gaming.
I wonder if you'd like a matcha latte. I could try mine if I get it today.
The last time I ate grass, I did not like it, so we'll see.
Well, it doesn't actually taste like grass. Okay, we'll see you guys at the coffee shop. Okay, so first of all, I already filmed this clip once, but this is the woes of learning new technology and learning how to film on a nice camera and not just my phone. I realized that the audio was not working on a few clips, so take two. We make it work. I just did some yard work and my girls are both napping right now. So Margot is my 3-year-old and then June is my 1.5-year-old. Margot doesn't really nap anymore, but she does a quiet time up in her room. And then June still takes a nice long afternoon nap, which is super nice. So yeah, I just did some yard work. Rest of the day, my agenda is to get some work done. So I guess like this is a good time to kind of give you guys a little intro into my life and what I do. So I started mainly on Instagram for my micro bakery. So I'm a sourdough baker. Behind me, you can see this is my big old bread oven. I have a Simply bread oven, so I can bake like 12 to 15 loaves at a time. And then I have this big old commercial mixer, and every Saturday, my orders open. And then Thursday is when everybody comes and picks their things up. So I bake once a week, but it's just like one massive bake. And it's so fun. I've been doing it since April of 2023, so 1 year. And one of the most unexpected things about starting that business is that I also started an Instagram, and I didn't really have like the intention of growing it to become a large platform, but it did, which is so cool. And so now I'm kind of at the point where I'm thinking a little bit more long term. Also, if you hear like banging around, that's because literally right above us, my 3-year-old is, I don't even know what she's doing, but she's doing something crazy in her room. Anyway, so now I'm thinking a little bit long term, and I'm kind of making a pivot in the content that I'm putting out into the world. My Instagram is mostly micro bakery content, so a lot of other fellow micro bakers follow me to learn tips and kind of like how I run my bakery. But the cool thing about that is that within that group of people, there's a ton of crossover of moms that specifically are like a little bit more naturally minded and also maybe Christian. So I'm a Christian, it's a huge part of my identity, but that's like a really cool crossover. And so long term, I know that at some point in my life, the amount that I'm baking is going to need to either decrease or stop. Like I said, I have a 3-year-old and a 1.5-year-old, and we do plan on homeschooling them eventually. We also don't know if we're done growing our family or not. We are praying about it and just deciding what we feel like would be best for our family. Obviously, God knows how many kids we'll have, but that's a whole other discussion. So I just know that at some point, that element of my business is going to change. And so I've been really wanting to invest more into the social media aspect of things because I think that long term, that will be a more sustainable thing for me to do. And I also love it, right? There's so much more to who I am as a person beyond baking, and I'm really excited to share more of that. So with that being said, starting this YouTube channel is just kind of opening the door for me to share a lot more of my interests and my life that will naturally bleed over into my Instagram and help me produce a little bit more lifestyle content, right? So the pivot is that this isn't going to be a micro bakery channel, and slowly but surely my Instagram is not going to be a micro bakery Instagram anymore. What I want it to be is more of a lifestyle channel and Instagram page where the focus is on myself and all the extensions of who I am and what I do. So I'm a business owner, I'm a baker, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a Christ follower, I'm a sister, I'm a friend, I'm a creative mind, I'm a hobby jumper, all these things. And so I'm just really excited to have more of an opportunity to share all the other things that I love with you guys. I know that probably a lot of you have ended up on this video watching because you have followed me on Instagram, but maybe there are some new people too. So I post on my stories very regularly. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's a really fun time. So I'll make sure that it's linked down below. But like I said, I'm very much so a hobby jumper. Like I love gardening, I love cooking, I like making things from scratch. I like knitting, sewing, reading, you know, the list could go on and on. And I'm just excited to have more of an outlet to share with you guys about that. So like, for example, right now my current obsession is reading, and that kind of started in the new year. And I have read more in the last 4 months of my life than I probably have in my whole entire life. I've been reading like anywhere between like 5 and 10 books a month, and it's been so fun for me. I have never really been one that likes TV or movies. It's just like not my cup of tea, and reading has like just filled that space for entertainment. So like I can appreciate a good nonfiction book, like a Christian book or something like that that is going to like serve my heart. I very much so appreciate books like that. But in the season of life that I am in, I'm so busy, and sometimes I just want a little bit of entertainment. And where some people would turn to like watching oh, there's my dog in the background. Sometimes I really feel like I just need a bit of entertainment in my life to enjoy after a long, full, and busy day. And some people will turn to like a television show to get that entertainment. But for me, reading a book is like exactly what I need. It's just so good. So right now I'm reading The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I've heard some people pronounce her last name Poston, but I feel like it's Poston, but who knows. I'm about almost halfway through. It's been taking me a long time to read, not because I am disliking it, but because I just don't have time. And I'm actually annotating it a little bit. You can see all my tabs. This has been so good. So to give you a little bit of context, I like to read fantasy, contemporary romance, and the occasional thriller and mystery book. So typically what I do is I'll typically have like one fantasy series that I'm working through, and then in between each book in the series I'll read like a contemporary romance, just to kind of like cleanse my palate and get me excited for the next book in the series, because I found that if I just read a fantasy series straight through, sometimes I lose momentum or like feel a little bit brain dead. Also, as a mom, like reading a contemporary romance is a little bit easier like when my girls are around, because I don't have to pay attention as hard. Whereas with like a fantasy book, I feel like sometimes I need to like really zone in so that I don't miss an important detail. So I just finished reading Iron Flame, which is the second book in the Empyrean series, so Fourth Wing. And the third book doesn't come out till January. My husband is also reading the Fourth Wing series. He actually finished Fourth Wing and he's halfway through Iron Flame and he's loving it. And like, I know you guys don't know my husband, but for him to read a book like this was so big for me, because he just doesn't he's not a reader, but he's like eating it up. So that's really fun. But The 7-Year Slip is a really fun book because it is a contemporary romance. It takes place in New York City, like modern day, but there's also a little bit of like elemental magic in it. So the main character inherits, her name is Clementine, she inherits her aunt's apartment after her aunt passes away. And when she comes home from work one day, she realizes that the apartment has been set back 7 years. And she meets someone. I will let the rest be a mystery if you want to read it, but it has been so, so good. I have a feeling, I like to rate my books on a 5-star system, and I have a feeling this is going to be 5 stars. So we shall see. Anywho, I need to sit down and do some content planning. Like I said, I'm transitioning to more lifestyle content, and I've just been trying to really focus in and get a little bit more organized than I have been in the past. I'm also trying to start up a monthly newsletter, which is really fun and exciting, so that's kind of in the works as well. And then I'm hoping I can read for a nice long time. I am going to start reading this book aloud to my girls because they are ready, and I am so excited. The girls look cute. Here you go. It's time to clean the bathroom. I don't want to, but sometimes you just gotta do the things you don't want to do, you know? And this is one of them. Well, that's okay. So let's clean the bathroom. Okay, I'm gonna end the vlog here today, you guys. I got most of what I set out to do today accomplished. We got coffee, cleaned my bathroom, got some work done, read a little bit of my book, and we're just gonna hang out for the rest of the evening. So, cook up some dinner, put these babies to sleep, and I'm gonna binge my book. We'll keep you posted on Instagram on how I end up liking it. So make sure that you subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. I have a new video that comes out every week. And make sure you follow me on Instagram if you want more real-time updates. And I will see you guys in the next one.